Hi, and welcome to our module on what makes a website, what makes a good website. So here we are, as you see, on ZN Custom Building. That is one of our websites, and we're going to show you just all the facets of what makes a good website. So we're going to start off here right in the top left corner with the logo. You see that right here. We did pay to have the artwork done, and this is going to be the brand of your company, so it makes sense. If you have any talent at all and you want to do it yourself, that's fine, or else you can just hire someone off of Elance that we explain in the other modules, or guru.com, any one of those, and just give them some hints and let them go to work, and they'll send you some samples back. So here we are. But the key part of this right here underneath the logo is this part here, Modular Building Specialist. Now that's a key, especially on the internet. You want to be a specialist in something. If you try to be a jack of all trades, which we did for a time, you're going to find out that it doesn't pay off. Even though we're in a business that probably has 1/1000th of the customers that we had previously, we're actually doing much better because people want to know in this day and age that you are a specialist. So that's a key right there. Also the page, if you come in here, we'll do it one more time. Even though it has a lot of stuff on here, we're going to show you how fast it loads. So I'm just going to do ZN Custom Building, and look at that. Look at how fast that came in. So even though we have a lot of stuff on here, it's not bogging the page down. And I'm going to show you what else comes in. I already have another one open. It didn't this time, but a real key feature, but we'll get to that in a second. Moving over here, we have what we call giveaways or white papers. These are considered what we like to call opt-in bait. They're papers that give out information, real helpful information too, but they're also building our expert power, that we know what we're doing in this field. Now, we're not just giving these away for nothing though. If somebody clicks on this, they're gonna be asked to fill in some of their personal information, some details about their project. But these are key because we average about 300 visitors to the website a day, and we get about 15%, so about 20 people a day coming in and filling these papers out, which is great. These are now leads. Now, do I sit there and call every lead that comes through, 20 leads a day? No, but now you can see, you can qualify these leads. You have people coming to you, giving you information about their project. And we only had to put these up once. Once they're set up here, we're not doing anything live that causes any interaction. If there's 2 quality leads out of this, then it was worth it to put it up there. Another thing up here is have your contact details. Don't bury them down the bottom. Don't make it look like you're trying to avoid business. You want people to call you. You want people to contact you by email. So that's another key feature right here, is to have your contact information in a prominent spot. So now once these people are in, even if they're not ready to buy, they are now in our autoresponder series, which is huge because now we have their email address and they're going to get a message from you, or in this case from us. However, in the first week, probably one a day. After that, because the business that we're in, it's a home selling business, it's a long sales cycle, we might space them out a little bit more, every 3 days, every 5 days. We might extend it even further. If you're doing something like contracting or plumbing or whatever, where people are probably looking to get a job done quicker, you probably want to hit them up one a day and then maybe space it out in the second week once every 3 days or 2 days, and then continue after that. But now you have people in the sales cycle that, even though they're not interested in purchasing right away, you're going to have them in there and they're going to be hearing from you and getting some good resources from you. So that's important. We move to the center, you see we have a nice picture here with some scrolling testimonials underneath, and they're testimonials from real customers. So that's huge. This is giving social proof. We can talk all day about how great we are, but the most important thing is to have other people telling people how great you are. And then we just have a nice picture here of a home that we did. So this is all just social proof. People like to know that they're buying from people that are successful and that do good work. So keeping in that vein, we see over here we have a picture of Bob Vila, obviously from formerly of This Old House, still on HGTV. And yeah, we paid for this, but there's a good reason we paid for it. People trust celebrities. They like and trust celebrities. So it gives us a legitimacy to have Bob Vila right here on the website. Now, it's not as hard as you think. We didn't pay that much for this. You could just write a letter or an email to HGTV asking for one of their experts, and there's a number of them on there that might be willing to do this for you. There is another website called contactacelebrity.com that you can reach out to, and they're not all A-listers, so these people might be very excited to hear from you, which is great, and you can get some sort of endorsement from a celebrity on there. Again, building the social proof right here with the testimonials, right here with the celebrity endorsement. I keep using that term, social proof. That is something that you need on there. People want to know that you have some degree of success, that you're legitimate. And it's basically anything that shows the customer that you're reliable. And some other elements of social proof are written testimonials, audio testimonials, video testimonials. You can have pictures of your completed work, videos of your completed work. So right here we have one of our video testimonials that's from one of our customers. Just something we did with a handheld. Walked around the house, asked a few questions. You know, it's got a big headline here with a quote. Nick saved over $100,000. It was like hitting a lottery. You'd be amazed how easy it is to get one of these. And you'd be amazed at how far it goes for you. Other elements of social proof could be news articles, web articles, video interviews with the media. And right here we have the company founder, Mike Zanga, doing an interview with CNN. That was carried on CNN. That got picked up because he was writing articles about modular homes, and they saw one of the articles. So that goes towards another module that we have using e-zines and submityourarticles.com. So radio articles are also another one. So again, anything that is going to build legitimacy and social proof and just showing the fact that you're reliable to do business with, you can't have enough of that on your website. And continuing in that vein, here you go. We have ZN featured on the Economic Report with Greg Gumbel on CNN. And then over here you have a book, Modular Homes, The Future Has Arrived, by ZN's own Mike and Attila. So this book is sold on Amazon. Do we sell a lot of books? We do. We sell some, but that's not the point. The fact that you have a book out there, this also positions you as an expert, as an authority in your field. Mike and Attila came up with the content and then used elance.com to find a professional writer to just kind of do the cleanup work and the editing. And for less than $1,000, you have a book made, over 100 pages, that has been worth many times that over as far as getting people checking out the site and respecting the authority that we have in the modular home business. So that is most of the stuff that you see on the page here. More video testimonials. Again, like I said, you can't have enough of this stuff. Just video walkthrough of some of the work that we do. So again, and you just have these on YouTube. It's a piece of cake to do. So that basically comprises all the elements that you want to have on here. Easy to navigate, fast loading. You have your logo over here. You want to be a specialist. You need to have some informational giveaways to get some people's information, get them in your autoresponder series. A nice picture in the center here, testimonials. We have other links to other pages that you can go to, and you want to have more content. This gets more into the SEO stuff. We're just talking more about appearances right now, but costs and pricing, our company, having different pages within your website. And again, you could have a whole page of testimonials. You could have a whole page of just pictures of your work, etc. One thing that I haven't shown, because it comes down right when you come onto the page, and this is key. This is probably, let's go to it right now, right here. If you go to zncustombuilding.com, this is the first thing that you're going to see. And this is a proprietary tool that we paid a lot of money for to have somebody come up with. But people, what's the first thing they want? They want to know how much is the job going to cost. So we're not giving them an exact estimate here, but we have them fill out some information, personal information, tell us about your project, and then hit send. And then you come to this great floor plan area. You can check different designs. You can do different colors. It's giving you pictures of what the furniture is going to, what the floor is going to look like, the cabinets are going to look like. You can change the colors. People really have fun with this. and it's a great tool for us. And like I said, it's boosted our conversions on the website fivefold, and you do get that with us. So this is all great stuff. Again, I'll just close it out. No thanks. You get one more look at the homepage. So that's going to conclude our tutorial on what makes a good website, and I will talk to you in the next module.